All right, what's up, comic fam? Comic fans. Apparently, StreamYard has updated their stuff, and you can't play your videos anymore. So, no more intro videos for a little bit till we figure out why they do that. There's ways around. Right now, we are just coming off of Keep Comic Collect, 22 comics rebranding the alternative top 10 comics. So, like usual, we're watching that. Now we're here with you guys. And StreamYard once more. Um, I didn't forget. Wednesday I'll be fully shaven. This is me priming. This is a much skinnier beard. So once the show's over, actually, I'm gonna go back to shaving. And by Wednesday, you will see me fully shaved. Solidarity. Steve, what's up? Steven Ainer in the house. What's up, Steve? What's up, buddy? How you been? Summer's been good. Yes, summer. It's a cruel, cruel summer. I'm gonna lie, everything hasn't been awesome, but overall, it's been a really good summer. Let's just make sure we got everybody. Spin your dagger. Let's go, Cuphead. Present. Joseph Michaels on the roll call. We got a lot of stuff happening over here. Let's go ahead and mute 22. We're gonna. You better be Mister. I like it raw. Right. All right. Oh, Goldberg just showed up. We're watching Monday Night Raw. We're watching Monday Night Raw with Monday Night Raw Bucks. All right. So the new layout for StreamYard is cool. It's got a couple of extra things, but it looks like I do not have access to my media anymore. It shows it downloaded. I just guess it doesn't work. All right. For those of you here, let's go ahead and hopefully the share screen still works. That'd be awkward if it didn't. Let's go ahead and share this. And there you go. CBC or the CBC Comic Book Community Awards. Nom, meaning nomination. Go ahead and get it in there. Don't forget to nominate your favorite comic book channel. All right. And if you feel like nominating me, go ahead and do that. Throw me in some of your favorite. The crowd's chanting, "Holy shite!" But yeah, go ahead and nominate your favorite YouTuber. Wow, Goldberg just clocked Gunther. Gunther, the ring general. Now looks like he's about to spear him. Oh, nope. Gets out the way. Ooh, looks like it got serious. Real serious. All right, back to this. There we go. Make sure to check out Jean Malo. What's up, Jean? Or Jean? Long time no see, my friend. Jean. Castro. Joffrey's in the house. All right, guys. So this will be the last duck we'll add. And then right after this, we're going to do the duck race to see who's going to win a duck. What's up, Wellbore? Wellbore's in the house. That's right. For those of you joining me from Keep Comic Collect, thank you for stopping in. even if it's just for a quick hello. Dale, what's up? Dale's in the house. Dale. Larry's in the house. Let's see. Welcome in 22 crew. That's right. Yes. What's up, Mr. Baker? You are in the house. All right. And remember, thank you, Larry. All right. Let's see. All right, guys, we're just going to spin it. I think we gave everybody some time to get in there. And so we're just going to draw this. All right. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, only StreamYard knows. Who gets it? Joffrey! All right, Joffrey. Joffrey earns another duck in the duck race. I think that gives Joffrey 3 ducks. So Joffrey looking good. All right, how many minutes? Let's do a full minute. This is going to take forever. All right, guys. So let's go. Let's go to the duck race. Let's see. Let's catch up on the chat. It looks like I missed a few. Yeah, if you get your 2. Let's see. All right. These are the ducks here, by the way. That's a lot of ducks. Yeah, we gave away a lot of ducks. This. Not only will the duck race winner get a prize pack, which they're over there. I already pre-prized them. You will also get an entry into the free premium membership for CGC. Oh, so we're giving away one of these on the channel. That'll be next Monday, guys. Next Monday. That's when we're looking to give this away. Got a lot of names on the wheel, so you'll get your name on the wheel. There's only 2 ways to, well, you need 3 things to win. 1, subscribe to the channel. 2, you need to have an entry into the wheel. So we've got Matt Morgan, Christina, Bobby, De La Ghetto, Joe, the adventurous one. Roscoe's got some stuff on the wheel. Dagger, Swagda, Kirby, Boggs, Comic Addicts, Melodope, Naman, and Dale so far have entries on the wheel. The other way is to show up to the show and earn an entry that way. So you show up to the show, we'll get you on the wheel, and then that's it. And then we'll draw it, and somebody's going home with a free CGC membership. All right, guys, I think we shuffled this enough. So let's go. We got 1 minute. Let's see. Dale, I didn't get 2, though. Well, then we don't play the video if you don't get 2. Sorry, Larry. I got 6. I would have loaned you 1. Good luck. LOL. Thanks, Mr. Baker. Monday. Be there or be square. What an amazing giveaway. Thanks, Joffrey. All right. Yeah, it's giving away to somebody. All right. I hit the button to go, but I was not on the tab. So let's try that again one more time. Lead, so we know that's probably not gonna last forever. What do we got? We got the Adventurous Joe, one of his ducks. Another Joffrey duck is up there in the front, maybe running some interference for the rest of the ducks. Let's see. Oh, those early ducks pulling away, but as we know, that usually doesn't last, especially when it's a minute long for the duck race. We got a Joffrey duck in the lead, but falling behind. There's an Adventurous Joe duck. I see a Dagger Unicorn duck kind of sneaking up. Oh, no, but the whole tide gets messed up right there. There's a Dagger duck in the lead. Oh, there's a Sea Bizzle duck coming out of nowhere. Oh, and on the outside, there's a Dale duck, but on the bottom, there's a Bobby De La Ghetto duck, and I think the Bobby De La Ghetto duck is going to take it. Ghetto duck with the win. So Bobby gets a prize pack. We'll try to reach Bobby, but I'm not going to go chasing. So if he doesn't get in contact with me, his books will go to somebody else. So we'll try to make sure Bobby knows that he won. And hopefully he'll get back to me. Hey, Bobby, you won. All right. So, that means there's 2 prize packages going out. One to Bobby and one to the Adventurous Joe. You know what's funny is I cleaned up, and I'm pretty sure I cleaned up all my pens, and now I have no pens next to me. But I do have this pencil. So we're going to use this pencil. All right, so congratulations to Bobby De La Ghetto. All right, guys, let's let's look at some stuff. Let's go ahead and let's share some stuff. Prize will be mailed off within 3 months' time. You know, what's funny is I actually I boxed them up tonight, so I just have to get to the post office. All right, what do we got here? Oh, and actually print out the label. Again, Comic Book Community Awards. Go ahead, make sure hit that up. Vote for your favorite YouTube channels. We also have Comics Curing Cancer. We know in October they usually have a pretty big show where they do a couple of days of auctioning off. You can check out what else is happening on the site by going to their link tree, and there is the link. Here, I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Let's see. There was one more thing I wanted to share. Let me see if I can find it real quick while we're. And again, guys, if you can't, give to these things, kind of share, and that'll at least help. All right. Here's a young man right now without his beard. If you don't recognize that guy, that's Dagger. Dagger for his father's 82nd birthday, and for a lot of birthdays to honor his dad, has been shaving himself clean. Goes to a nice barbershop, and gets nice and tight. So that is definitely a cool thing. Wednesday, guys, I'm going to shave my face in solidarity with Dagger. So Wednesday, I will join Dagger, and I will be cleanly shaven. So, yes, Dagger looking young. And don't forget, Dagger's doing the Million Reasons run. So go ahead and hit that up. And like I said, if you can't can't give, just share. Sharing helps everybody. I would share Dagger's link, but I can't find it. Yeah, Bobby, just make sure I have your info. You can send it to me on Instagram. I might have it. Just make sure. And then if you guys want to share this, want to win a CGC Premium membership? Tune into my live show Monday night. So next Monday we will be the idea is we're going to give it out next Monday. And let me just make sure. Bobby, you have 2 entries now into that. All right. Let's get back to. And by getting back to business, I did not mean removing myself from the stream. All right. We've been going through boxes. We're going to continue going through boxes, but I went to my my mother's house and I found some comics there. I already pulled out some, and I was thinking about going to get them, but I think I've already showed them on the stream. So we'll just continue with some of them. Yo, Rod the Rican's in the house. What's up, Rod? So, yo, a lot of these comics that I'm about to show you, I just picked up at my mom's house. I thought it'd be fun to just share some of the books. Like I had a closet there and I dug through it, and these are apparently some comics I left behind. So these were comics I didn't care about back in the day, I guess. We were collecting the Black Knight. As you can see, I was buying Newsies on this. I have 1 through 2 and 3, so this is issue number 4. So we got that bad boy. Oh, and this Thursday, I'll finally release my Heroes Con video. I've been working on it for a while. There's just been some trials and tribulations trying to get that book out. All right, this is Captain America. This is Sentinel of Liberty. This is number 4 in this series. I don't know if you could see that, but this bag has got like yellowing going on. Well, that's the board too. But these things, some of these books are from the 90s. So we're going to rebag and board a lot of these books. This one is, I don't know if you would call it, this is not really well, I guess maybe it is a trade, but it's a thick trade. There's another name for books like this too. But anyway, this is so this is kind of a throwback to some early battles. I think it goes as far back as 1940 between Cap and the Red Skull. So definitely a fun comic. So we'll throw that in this bag and board that says $5. It doesn't fit. We'll find a bag and board that fits this. All right. Next up, and remember, a lot of these are like kid books. These are books that I was reading as a kid. That's your younger brother, Joffrey. Matt's in the house. What's up, Matt? How's it going? All right, again, this bag and board is, well, it's not even boarded. It's just bag. We're going to get rid of that bag. And we have DuckTales number 10. So you're kind of getting a look into some of the books I read as a kid. Naman's in the house. What's up, Naman? Woo! And the boar. So this is Disney. Just a Disney book. Disney's DuckTales. I used to watch DuckTales on TV. DuckTales, Tailspin, the Gummy Bears, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Hey man, Disney put out some quality books back in the day. And by back in the day, we're talking about the 90s. What was this? This was 90. I think this was 1990 exactly. 1991. I had this game, DuckTales, the Game Boy. Man, that was a hard game. Let me tell you. There we go. So we're going to put this one in this $5. So a lot of these bags and boards that I'm going to use now aren't exactly new. I may have transferred some. Oh man, this is tight even with this book. Ugh. We probably transferred over a couple of books. Talking about Naman. He is funny and a great artist, a real triple threat. Just ask the ladies. And there you go. There's the link, by the way, guys, for Dagger. And I just have to click the link so I can get it. There you go. And Dagger, you've almost doubled since last week. You're at 440 now, so that's great, guys. So again, like I said, if you can share stuff, even if you can't donate, feel free to share. All right, I think last week you were like 220 something. You were in the 200s. So now you're at 440. So that's awesome. Awesome. Huh? No ladies like Worm. You talking about all the ladies love the Worm. I mean, that's a blanket statement. Yeah, I mean, you can see these bags are so old. These bags have got to be at least, they've got to be over 20 years old. Some of these bags might be 30 years or more. So what do we got? We got Daredevil issue 300. This one was well read. Staples are almost detached. I used to like Daredevil. Well, I still like Daredevil. But I remember reading Daredevil as a kid, and I used to hate the Kingpin. Kingpin was like the enemy to all my, my favorite. So Daredevil, Spider-Man. So this was written by DJ Chichester. Lee Weeks was the penciler. Al Williamson is the inker. This is when the books had like super amount of panels. Look at all that panel. Look at all these panels. Oh man. It's like bringing me back to the day when they used to print like 12 billion basketball cards. Basketball cards from the 90s are worth nothing these days. I mean, very rare. You need to have like a Michael Jordan card from back then for it to be worth anything. Let's see. Oh. What's up, Stafford? Stafford 5150 in the house. TCG. Welcome to the show. They like the Worm everywhere. There you go. Check it out, guys. There's a link for Stafford. Another great artist. We got some great artists in the house tonight. We got Nauman. We got Stafford. Rod's in the house. All right, I'm going to go click on the link you provided for Stafford. Let's go ahead and check that out. There you go. All right. So let's see. Let's check this out. Stafford has a very new channel, guys. So let's go check out Stafford and give him a sub or a follow if you like his stuff. All right. Got a few videos up already. What do we got? 5 days ago, streamed 13 days ago, streamed 5 days ago, and streamed 7 days ago. So go ahead and check out Stafford. Boom. We're going to, bam, there we go. We subbed up. All right. Cool. Artists get free subs. There you go. There we go. You're welcome, Stafford. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, so some of these comics, these comics obviously are as old as they are old, but these have been in my collection for a while. Maybe we should get these pedigreed. These are original. Like I picked these up from my mom's house. These have been in a closet for who knows how many years, 20, 30 years, just hanging out. Just found them. So this guy's got some wear and tear. But this is like nostalgia for me. So this is awesome. Maybe I'll put this in somebody's box. It's got wear and tear, but you know you're getting an original Cup comic. Like this comic was given love as a child. Here's a cool one. I love this. I was big into the Ghost Rider, and then Deathlock was a thing I was reading back then. What else? Darkhawk, right? So, but you put the Ghost Rider and Deathlock up against each other. There we go. There you go. Yeah, Dagger's got Instagram. They don't do, yeah. This 90s. Yeah. Look at that. Deathlock. This is just cool books. I just remember reading them as a kid. I didn't realize that these books were drawing me in with the art. But that's what the 90s were really was. It's like, let's get the art going. And some of it's not even that great. It's just they were experimenting and doing new things and trying new panels. So I just love these books. Yeah, there you go. Vaughn Frazier, big Boston lead. Coming out here for more destruction tonight. Penta is helpless. Thanks, Dagger. Appreciate it, bud. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, these, like I said, I stopped at my mom's house and there's a closet I have with some stuff in there, and I was just digging through it, just cleaning it out, really. And I found these in there, and I had thought I had grabbed all my comics or most of my comics from the house, and I had some of my original kid books in there. Tailspin. The Disney art back in the day, like I'm not gonna lie, this was some of the better, like their artists, whoever they had in there. Thanks, Dagger. Again, I appreciate it. Yo, Rod. Rod promoting everybody. Rod's been doing it since, let's say, day one. Rod gave me a big push back in the day. Rod's giving a lot of people a push. So, yeah. Rod don't mess around when it comes to. You know who likes Daredevil? This guy. Yes. Rod is a big Daredevil fan. If you guys don't know, Rod loves his Daredevil. And I don't blame you, Rod. Daredevil is the dude. Feel the passion in every pig. I mean, yeah, we got a couple more Daredevils here, right? I mean, there was a time that like these guys really, there wasn't really shortcuts, right? There wasn't a lot of digital, so these guys were like really putting pen to paper and really trying to give their all. Comics, Hot Wheels, etc. There you go. Rod. There you go. The first edition I got is called Black Condor. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. But that's got to be like that sounds like an old book. Like that sounds like we're talking like gold or silver age. Who's Zuppy? The road to 1K. I guess we are on the road to 1K, right? Because we passed 800 and now we are, I'd say we're pretty sufficiently past 800 at this point. We're at 817, so that's good. Right. Hey yo, the Rising Rhino's in the house. Go check out Rhino for all your sports needs, especially football. This guy covers football like nobody's tomorrow. Seabizzle, what's up? Seabizzle's in the house. Trying to catch up on the chat. What's up, guys? Dagger Cards, Wellbore. The most talented sports play-by-play guy on YouTube. The Rising Rhino. Yeah, we've got a couple of subs, mixing it up. Never really read it. Not worth much, but my brother gave it me. Hey, that's what these are about, man. This is all about like just connecting, like remembering these books. Like I remember like reading these and just being like, whoa, as a kid, like these are straight up like this one's got the cream colored pages, like, right? But these are direct from my collection. This is 1990. So some of these I probably pulled right off the comic rack. Got Blackheart. Daredevil don't care. You could be a demon from hell. He's still going to fight you. Smack. Look, he's straight up smacking this guy. Smack. He punched him and then he smacked him. I don't know. He didn't even punch him. He's just smacking him. And then he tried to kick this Blackheart in the face. That didn't work. That did not work at all. Blackheart's a demon. Let's see. Who was on this book? This was Ann Nocenti was the writer, but you got John Romita Jr. So this is John Romita Jr. when he was still doing kind of that house style. So that's awesome. See, it's a book like this I pull out of the collection. I'll bring it to a con and I'll be like, JR, can you sign this? JR, and that it's got like a special meaning, right? What else? Sweet chin music. Work hard, no excuses. Cream color, right? It ain't easy being creamy, or is it cheesy? Nice. What time? What time you going on? Matt's got those new Fantastic Four comic packs from San Diego Comic Con on Whatnot tonight. Old Cap was built different. Yeah, I mean, both figuratively and literally, especially if you saw some of the Liefeld stuff. I'm going to sell. He's going to sell them July 25th. Yeah, I assume you got to wait right until San Diego Comic Con starts before you can start selling that stuff. Avengers 334. Let's see who's on this book. Bob Harris story. Andy Kubert. Andy Kubert on the art. Not tonight. All right. Yeah, I know what I was saying, and I was like, you know what? Probably too early. It's got to wait to San Diego Comic Con rolls around. So we got the Andy Kubert art going on here. Got some Inhumans in the book. You got Cap. All right, he's on the cover too. Quicksilver's getting punched in the face. Cap ain't messing around. Got the determination. If you sell them, yeah, can't sell them too early. Favorite hero. I'm pretty standard with the favorite hero. Spider-Man's my dude. Also like Spider-Man, Cap. I'm a Hulk fan. I love the Ghost Rider. One of my favorite teams is the whole new Fantastic Four: Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and the Hulk. Villain. Oh man, favorite villain. That's much harder. And I was gonna sound very pop, but I'm a fan of Doctor Doom. Always kind of been a fan of Mephisto. And by fan, I mean love to hate. Let's see. Spider-Man villains, probably Green Goblin, though Norman Osborn is kind of a good guy now. So that's different. My favorite villain is Joe. Oh, man. Oh, man. If only I could play that video, but they've taken away my ability to play clips. Unless, let's see if this works. Let's see. Because I had, this is a clip I had made for Joe and Dagger. Roadhouse. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Thing and Doom. Ah, yeah. Everybody's favorite Rocky guy. My favorites are Wolverine, Captain America, Hulk, Batman, and Superman. Yes, I love Spidey too. That's what I'm talking about. And the Thing. Doctor Doom. And I've always seen Punisher there too. Yeah, Punisher is not a bad one. Doctor Doom, Sabretooth, Magneto, the Joker. Yeah, those are all solid. Sabretooth's just the psycho. Though in the Ultimate Universe, right? He's Ultimate Wolverine. He's actually not so bad of a guy. Yeah. No. Hobgoblin is cool too, right? Peter Parker is the GOAT. I love Peter. He's like always so down on his luck. Nah, man, have a good night. Sorry I missed your comment possibly before you went to bed. Maybe I didn't miss it. Red Skull is a good bad guy. Yeah, the Red Skull is pretty it's pretty diabolical. Pretty diabolical. All right, guys. I think it's time we do a drawing for a duck for this year. This year for this month. And the winner of the duck will also get an entry into my CGC premium membership giveaway. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's start collecting the hashtag. So we're gonna do hashtag. Here it comes. Villains rule. Hashtag villains rule, guys. So yeah, go ahead and put that into the chat. And yeah, you can win a duck for the duck race later this month and a spot on the wheel for the CGC premium membership giveaway. Let's see. Let's catch up on the chat. My favorite villain is myself. You can be the hero and be your own worst enemy. Or you can live long enough to see yourself become the villain, right? My favorites are Wolverine, Deadpool, Ghost Rider, Thor, Daredevil, etc. Any of the cool characters. Just came across the first appearance of Sabretooth and issue after last night in a box I had. Nice. So you had Iron Fist. Yeah. Love Red Skull as a bad guy. He is evil as hell. I kind of like some of the alt timelines as well. Yeah, I mean, it's always cool to see like how characters could have developed under other certain circumstances, right? Everybody's putting in that hashtag duck, yeah. Add an extra I, Rhino. Yeah, because I spelled it Villians, huh? That's why you got to spell check stuff. We're going to keep it as Villians, though, right? Villians rule. Villians. It's like Williams, like a play on my name, William. Or just horrible spelling. I before A, except after, or always after double L's. That's the rule, right? So it's Kingpin, and I am a villain because I spelled it wrong. Yeah, guys, make sure you spell it not like that. Make sure you spell it incorrectly if you want a chance to be in the drawing. And it's playing on it's going scrolling right there. So if you're not sure how to misspell it, go ahead. Just messing with everybody here. We got Daredevil $2.99 though. This is also, I remember these and these comics. It was a fun time to grow up. Even if your comic was horrible, it was still fun. This has crisp color too. Look at this color, man. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but for an older comic, the color is crisp. Anybody remember when Hook was coming out in theaters? Because it was. That's a cool back cover. Oh, there goes Daredevil sneaking through the window again. I had to work to misspell it. Yeah. You got to work if you want this stuff. You got to work for it, man. Yeah, I mean, we were going to go through the box today, but man, I saw these I remember I had brought these comics back. And I was like, you know what, we got to go through them. So, and we're not even that far through them, honestly. I still have a decent amount. Here. Let's get rid of these bags. Pretty sure there's some funky stuff. What if Namor had joined? These were like the what ifs. Were like crazy back in the day. Nice. Those are some good pickups right there. Nice. Ooh, those are some good pickups too. Some OG TMNT. Yeah. I bet when you see that coffee drop on it, oh man. That's crazy. When you just the moral of the story, if Namor was on the Fantastic Four, there would have been some other mutant children. I think Reed Richards actually dies in this one. Like people died in the what ifs. Like it was crazy. What if we just killed everybody? For those of you who don't remember, Namor and Sue, the Invisible Woman, they had a thing. Yeah, Reed resigns. That's what happens. Sue and Namor, they get it on. Oh, that's right. Reed gets poisoned, kidnapped by Doctor Doom. Yeah, Doctor Doom like blows Namor's face off. Gazorch. That's right. Reed dies, I think, saving everybody. Oh, poor Reed. Lost the girl and died. All because the Fantastic Four became the Fantastic Five. All right, let's see what else we got here. Doctor Strange. Let's see. Let's check on the chat. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, Aaron's in the house. What's up, Aaron? Psychotronic Squirt Gun in the house, guys. Go check out Aaron. He's been doing some really cool stuff, some really interesting stuff. And Wednesdays, he's joining me on New Comic Book Day. Why? Now with comic news. He's the OG New Comic Book Day. Why? I always wanted to make some babies. Right? I don't blame her. Sue Richards or Sue Storm. They got a thing going. Let's get it on. Kitty O Game is in the house. My guy Dagger said, "You're good people, man. Just wanted to stop by and say hi to you and your community, man." Thank you, Kitty O Gaming. Awesome that you stopped by. We appreciate it here. Love the love. Yeah, appreciate it every time. Sorry, guys. There is a spider on my phone right now, so that's interesting. He was trying to make a phone call. Get your own phone, man. Pay for your own bills. All right. Yeah, no, I appreciate you stopping by. Really appreciate it. And everybody's saying what's up. Make sure to spell villains wrong, because it's villains rule. Like vaudevillians. Let's see. Didn't see Matt saying hi. Please check out Bad Cinema and Good Cinema on Matt's channel. Yeah. Matt does lots of things too. Is it a radioactive spider? Bite me. Bite me. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. This was an Infinity Gauntlet tie-in or crossover, if you will. Newsy, by the way. Yeah. Some of my comics were newsies back then. I was buying them off the newsstand, buying them from the bodegas, guys. Bodegas also had comic books back in the day. So you could tell it's the 90s because we're starting to get these really big splash pages, if you will. And again, guys, these are right out of my collection. This is 91. So stop by Mom's crib and found some comics. And some of these are real good. Like the colors are still really good. I mean, some of the pages might be browning a little bit, but the colors are still really good. And it's just cool that they're some of them are newsstands. Makes me feel like one of the old heads who used to get their comics from the pharmacy. I got mine from the bodega. Oh, we got more Ghost Rider and Deathlock. Chain Reaction. What's this? Dennis Cowan on the pencils. Looks like Christina jumped in here. Look at this. Deathlock's like, I will shoot your flaming skull right in the face. Warehouse sale. And then they still kind of had those 80s panel work, right? A lot of panels, but then some splash pages. Boom. And that was what the 90s brought with these bombastic pages of art. just make it everything a little bigger, a little bit more dynamic. Sometimes not as much detail, or a lot of times not as much detail, but just sometimes more concentration on the character himself. So you could say one way you could say it was shortcuts, and the other way you can say they were trying to concentrate on what was happening in the foreground and not the background so much. Really, I guess it just depends on how you look at it. Also, apparently, I didn't always know how to put in a backboard. So sometimes I was putting the non-waxy side towards the comic. For a long time, I was also putting the flap towards the back. It took a while before I learned how to properly collect comics. All right, guys, let's go ahead and spin this. So if you haven't put in the Villian's rule yet, make sure to put that in, because we want to make sure everybody gets a chance. And again, you'll earn a duck towards this month, plus you will get an entry into the CGC premium membership giveaway. So let's see, where are we at? Where are we at with the chat? I feel like we fell behind a little bit. Check out Daddio and Kidio and have tons of fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and check them out. Let's go ahead and click that link. If I could find it. Kidio Games. Boom, here we go. And guys, they're at 958. Kidio Game plays and collects. Giveaway Pokemon stream. That was 5 months ago, but it is so close to 1,000. We're gonna boom. There we go. We're subbed. We are subbed up. Let's see what else we got. YouTube. What do we got here? What do we got here? There you go, guys. Good Cinema presents Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. That's in 2 days. I believed in Harvey Dent, and then I didn't. But Matt over here, Heroes for Hire Club, is at 465 subscribers, so close to 500. So let's try to push Matt over to 500. All right. Yes, we appreciate you dropping by, Kidio. Christina's in the house. What's up, Christina? One of the best supporters right here in the community builder, if you will. Yes. That's right. Spell villain wrong. Christina got it right. Villain rule on the first try. All right. And then you got Bad Cinema. Let's go ahead and click the Bad Cinema link. Why not? We are in it. There you go. There's a little preview of the Bad Cinema. Presents Cobra with Sylvester Stallone. All right. So don't forget to get in on your Bad Cinema as well. Everybody's saying what's up. Oh. All right. I gave too much credit to Christina on the first one. Somebody found the mistake. But as we do as a community, we pointed it out to raise the person up, to tell them to put that S in. Don't forget the S if you want a chance to win. Christina's all-seeing and all-knowing. The 90s was a good time, but right. This Thursday is Good Cinema. We'll review The Dark Knight. There we go. That's a good movie. All right, we are catching up on the chat. Christina. See? I'm chanting your name again. Wax on, wax off. All right, let's see. Aaron, can you hear me? All right, what else we got? We got Dagger. Don't forget to check out Dagger. I mean, let's see. Can I find... All right. I can't find everybody's channel. I'm not scrolling right. It's right there, guys. Go check out Dagger. Go check out Aaron. Go check out all. Hey, look, Joffrey's got a channel, right? Kidio Gaming's back. There we go. Sub it up. Kidio's almost to 1,000, so that's cool. There's Matt's link. Jenny Frizen. No way. That's pretty cool though, honestly. I found the Jenny Frizen signed book today anyway. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kidio. We appreciate the support. So we always support where we can. That's the good thing about this community, or at least the people I hang out with in this community. We support when we can. There's Christina Payne's link. Go check Christina out. All right. At some point, I swear I am going to spin this thing. I think we're almost caught up on the chat. My younger brother took over my channel for now. Thank you. Thank you all. There you go. You can do nominations on the CBC Awards. Yes. Make sure to check them out, guys. Boom. Vote for your favorite channels. Do it. Do it now. All right. You know what? When nobody's looking, bang. Up next, we'll have Sleepwalker. Who's getting in there? Who's Joffrey? Joffrey's just cleaning up. Joffrey's like crushing it lately. Good job, Joffrey. All right, so Joffrey's got that first duck for July. Let's see. And Joffrey gets on the wheel. Joffrey's just getting closer and closer to winning something. Joffrey just keeps getting so close. Yes, Comics Current Cancer, guys. Don't forget to check out the link tree. Yep, so Joffrey, you are on the wheel for the CGC giveaway. And you got a duck for this month. Let's see. Yeah, my son and I made it our goal to watch the MCU in order this summer, and we just finished Avengers 1. So we love this content too. Awesome. Dagger, nominate Cuppy for every category. That might be a little weird, but that's cool. Yeah, Sleepwalker. This was another comic I was reading back then. It was just weird. Like this guy was in your dreams. Welcome to the realm of nightmare. So you got the Sleepwalker and Nightmare. Ooh. This is where, yeah. So again, guys, these books are straight out of the closet at my mom's house. I went to go visit my mother. Gonna get rid of that. Gonna get rid of the bags and boards because these are old. All right, Silver Sable #1. Everybody's got one of these in the collection. Like you should have more of these than Torox. So, but this is my original Silver Sable #1. As a kid, this was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like she's getting that massage on that table. Whoa. What? Spidey in the book? Whoa. Beating up some Hydra? Whoa. Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever actually played the Marvel Master Vision, the trivia game, but that was a thing. Oh, look, Sandman was even in this. And Spidey. I feel like they did try to push Sandman. He was on the Avengers for a little bit too, back in the 90s. You know, he's got his chance to shine, be a good guy for a little bit. But look, guys, we weren't just reading issue 1 because it had, you know, the embossed cover with the raised everything. We went all the way to issue #4. And this one's interesting because she's in Latveria with like this torn up outfit. More whoa. Oh, look at this. Right off the bat, we got Doom and Kang. So, like she was on her way to the ball. And then things went down. And next thing you know, it's all tore up and fighting with lances. Oh, and this is a newsie. Let's see. This is from 1992. So these books, these aren't, I mean, I know it's 90s books, right? And they're not like anything crazy, but like these books are still, you know, 30 some odd years old, right? 33 years old. These books are old enough to drink. This book's old enough to have kids. Little Darkhawk action here. That Beetlejuice. Look at that Venom right off the bat, right? They really like all these books. Here's more Venom. They really played up the guest star, right? You know, you got Spidey and Silver Sable, you got Venom and Darkhawk. Like they were just putting all these characters in here to, like, you know, sell a. Well, that is a very young looking Roger Clemens. You know, just to sell the books. They knew it sold in the 90s. Let's see. But yeah, it's Darkhawk #14. Random Darkhawk issue. Nothing here is too crazy. I had a Toxic Avenger in here, but I pulled that out earlier. We had Brute Force. I don't know if you guys remember Brute Force. That was a thing. We already shared that. There we go. Yes, there we go. Follow Christina. She is a community builder. Cuppy is just as nice in person. Is a nice in person. Is just as nice in person. There we go. Thank you, Christina. Christina's a gem too. So I'm glad I went to Heroes Con. I met some really cool people, and I got to catch up with some other really cool people. Dagger should be naughty. Noti? Yeah, Stafford, go get that grub. Have a great night. Doom, dude. The Sandman. Silver Sable sells seashells by the seashore. I'm still too young. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. Oh, Aaron's going to Heroes Con. So does Christina. Yes, promise, Matt. Nice. I was saying that I might not be going next year, but I don't know. Looks like I might be going. All right. This might be the last bit of comics, so we'll go through these. We'll see where we are. If I feel like showing a few more off, we will. But let's see. We're getting there. All right. So we had 300, 299, and then this is Daredevil 298. So this is Last Rites. Obviously, I was reading that. This is part 2 of 4. So now I just got to find 297. Where's 297? You got to go now, Will. I know. Let me know if you go to Emerald City Comic Con, Will. Right? I have been trying to find some other comic conventions to go to. I will be at New York Comic Con this year. So if you are going to New York Comic Con, let me know. Possibly Terrificon. I was thinking about going to San Diego Comic Con, but I don't think that's going to work out. But maybe there's always next year. Oh, look, we got Nick Fury in Daredevil. See? In the 90s, if you wanted a guy in a comic, if you wanted, you just did a crossover. Let's see, more Nick Fury. And then, what we got? We got Baron von Strucker and the Kingpin. So they were definitely doing it up back then. All right. Marvel Age 100. Right? This was one of the first characters I started learning how to draw. So, but yeah. So they had calendar on the back of Marvel Age. So that was cool. And this was just kind of I don't know, it had some artwork in it. And it usually had a short. Right? They had some lists in there. So what do we have? We have Marvel's top 100 list. Spider-Man number 8. Oops, wrong list. In honor of being our 100th issue, meant to run the top 100. Yes, that's right. We said top 100 top selling comics from January. So Spider-Man number 8 was the top selling comic book in January. Followed by Detective 627. Robin number 3. Marvel Illustrated Swimsuit Special was at number 4. X-Men 274 was at issue number 5. I'm surprised that the Marvel Illustrated Swimsuit issue wasn't actually higher in the 90s. Anyway, Darkhawk number 1 was 19 on the list back then. Well, they did things like here. I was going to talk about the Sleepwalker. So this was a good way to, like, I guess, introduce you to comics, you know, what was happening in the comics. It was $1. Here's like a Sleepwalker, like short, Marvel Comics Centennial chronological. I don't know. They did like other little comic shorts, you know, talking about Excalibur. So that was cool back then. Some cool stuff. That's it. We got more Daredevils. Yeah. Lee Wicks. For Bushman. Yes. We got Excalibur #1. They just mentioned Excalibur in that. So deja vu all over again. Ha, look. Wolvie's over here trying to punch through Kitty Pryde, but she's like, nah, I'm invisible. I got Captain Britain and Psylocke. Let's see. What do we got? Just people fighting each other. Look at that desk. What's up with that? Let's see. It's just weird. Inanimate objects becoming animate. Got Rogue up in there. So that's fun. All right. Let's see. There's way too many more comics to go through, but let's pull out a few more. Here we go, guys. This hits on the kid aspect. We got a little Bugs Bunny. All right, you got some info on those Fantastic Four packs, by the way, from San Diego Comic-Con. The Fantastic Four packs will have sketch covers by Walt Simonson, yes, Salvador LaRocca, Mark Bagley, and Ron Lim. That's awesome. Those are cool. Those are gonna, I think those are gonna do well. I mean, they usually, all these packs usually do well. I will say the paper wasn't as great on the Bugs Bunny books back in the day, like compared to Disney. The print kind of ran more. They were more old school. It was more like, you know, the way the books were printed in the 80s. But the artwork is still pretty good. So that was Bugs Bunny, and this is out of DC. This is like a true 90s book here. This is Super Soldiers. The UK's own Super Soldier meets the US agent in this first issue extravaganza. That's what they did, man. Just have all. See, and this is how I used to put the flap to the front of the book. That's just how I did it when I was a kid. I like the idea of opening something, you know, like you open a box, you know. I don't know. That plastic bag wasn't as bad as the other ones, but still pretty bad. Army of Darkness. Foil embossed cover. Wellbore. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Wellbore, thank you. Have a great night. I will catch you on the flip side. I'm hungry for some carrots. Flap on the back, Jack. Look at this. What we got? X-Men on video. Yeah, this guy's not happy at all. Rah! Just gonna punch everybody in the face. Look, even this guy's like, it's like, geez, what are we doing? This guy's so angry. Look, he's like holding people up. And he just gets guns and starts blowing up people. This guy's not happy at all. Something happened. He is mad. Yeah, we're at the Avengers West Coast. Is that a Carpenter? Spider Woman right there? Then they're gonna send that guy? Sheesh. All right. That book just seems very angry. All right, we're back to Darkhawk, number 6. Guest starring Captain America and Daredevil. Let's see. There's Daredevil doing his thing. Getting ready to jump into some action. Yeah, I feel like they still kind of do that these days, but they always jumped you right in on the action. Boom. Big splash in the 90s. Let's draw everybody in, give them some good artwork, introduce the rest of the characters. Hopefully by the end of the issue, unless it's the multi-issue arc, we've resolved everything we need to resolve. All right, there's Cap. So boom, but that's how they got you. Hey, you like Captain America? You like Daredevil? Come read my Darkhawk book. Darkhawk number 5. Who is Portal? Newsy. Danny Fingerroth on the writing, Mike Manley on the art. What's happening? He's like, no. Oh, I think I remember what happened. His like face is all. He like went to see what was under the helmet, and he did not. He was not happy with what he saw. Oh, Battletoads! That game was super hard. You thought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was hard? Try playing Battletoads. I'm always sorting comics, right? Yes, yes. These are straight up from my childhood. Like these aren't even comics I bought as an adult. These are the comics that kind of led to my collecting. So these are OG Cuppy comics. These comics are originals to the collection. All right. I can't end just yet, but we will end in probably about 5 minutes. We'll do one more draw for a duck. But ooh, we got some Thor, right? We read Thor back in the day. Let's get these out of the. And if you like these older type books too, Aaron, Psychotronic Squirt Gun, when he's on with me, he brings the heat and the weird stuff too. This is from the pages of the X-Men. Can even the power of the Thunder God defeat Gladiator? Let's see. There we got right on the ship. Thor's got that weird helmet going on. Now we got some of the Shi'ar Empire here. Let's see. Oh, visions. We got a vision. Oh man, Wonder Man got cracked. And Thor's like, nobody does that to my friends. It's Gladiator in the back, and then from there it's all on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Boom. Or Spakoom. 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 There we go. All right, let's see. Look, man, he hit him so hard. Wonder Man and Vision, even though they got pounded by Guardian, were like, whoa, hold up, Thor. Hold up. Don't kill him. Oh, and then we end on that cliffhanger. The ship surrounded by a bunch of other ships. I left comics before Darkhawk came back after. Nice. I'll be hitting up your Mondays in the chat as much as I can too, my man. Thank you. Awesome. Always a pleasure to have you here, Aaron. Thanks for the warning. Who is Nobilis? Who is Nobilis? Seriously, somebody. Let me know. Who's Nobilis? Oh. Random female being attended to by scientists. Oh, we got Herc. Herc's in the building. And you got the High Evolutionary. Oh, yes. Your video game headquarters. Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. Nice. Used to love this game. Super Mario Bros. 3, that was my jam. The Secrets of the Endless Circle. So that's Thor. I don't think we ever answered who Nobilis was, but it is what it is. Oh, here you go. The team up nobody asked for. No. Sleepwalker and Spider-Man. This is definitely one of those books I remember reading as a kid. Okay. There's Spider-Man there. Oh, there's the Kingpin. More Kingpin. Let's see. Bob Budansky, writer. Brett Blevins on the art. Here you go. Splash page. Spidey and the Sleepwalker. So they were crossovers. I have a lot of them. Galactic Storm. You may have seen a couple of them with that on the cover. There's Iron Man, Captain America. We had an Avengers, right? Captain America. Boom. This is Captain America 399. Iron Man. A suit with the boxy chest. One of those Ronan the Accuser? Probably. Let's see. Judgment on Hala. Yes, villainy with Ronan the Accuser. Look, we just brought him up. Captain of the Kree. It's about to lay the hammer down on Iron Man. Super Pro. I remember Super Pro. I have a Super Pro somewhere. All right, we're probably going to end off with the last. Oh, there's Giant Man. We got one more comic sitting here on my laptop, so we'll get to that one. And I'm gonna see if there's like a splashy splash page on here. And we have the page with Iron Man. Yeah. All right. And we're gonna end off, I guess, with Sleepwalker number 3. Classic cover with all the characters on there. You want to sell comics? Put all the guys on the comics. This actually had like some. I remember Sleepwalker actually not being a bad comic. Oh yeah, look at that. Brett Blevins on the art. Page 1. Boom. Theater of Madness. So they're watching a movie. So that was one of the opening scenes. And Sleepwalker just kind of sucks this guy in. Like, man, I was just watching a movie. Now you suck me in. So, oh, those are some awesome books right there. All right, let's see. Catch up on this. Wish the new Darkhawk run went further. Yeah, I got a couple of the first few issues, and then I guess it wasn't selling well, and it just did not go that far. Oh, you're in trouble now, Dagger. I'm Noblesse. Oh, we figured it out, guys. We figured out who Noblesse was. I collect Sleepwalker 2, weird character. Yeah, it was one of those classic characters. For me, it was like Deathlock, Ghost Rider, Sleepwalker, right? Darkhawk. Those were the 90s characters that, you know, Marvel was trying to push. I see Spider-Man. Yes, I grew up on Spidey too. Hashtag Superman. I'm sure there's some Superman in there if I look hard enough. Funny thing is my nose is starting to run a little bit, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's because I'm touching all these old bags, you know? Nobilis was created by scientists from Thor's DNA, I guess. Nice trivia, Kirby, right? Don't sleep on Sleepwalker. The power of Google. All those 90 heroes should turn heel and mess up. Yeah, that'd be interesting, right? That'd be really interesting. All right, let's give away one more duck. And then I think we're going to head out for the night. Let's see. All right. All right, here's the last duck, and it would also give you another entry onto the wheel. CGC for free. CGC for free is for me. Actually, it's for you guys because I am giving it away. So go ahead and throw in your CGC for free. Like they're tired of being disrespected, right? Put some respect on my name. Hashtag Sleepwalker. All right, while you guys are putting those in, I guess I can hit up another batch of comics. All right, what do we got here? Speaking of Sleepwalker, we got another issue of Sleepwalker. Let's see. Just such an interesting character. I actually have a Sleepwalker action figure. When I saw they had the Marvel Legends action figure, I had to get it. Plus, when I got it, it was on sale. So that was cool. Oh, this is really getting kitty. Because, guys, we got Wally the Wizard, part of that Star imprint. This is like real Wally. So this, when did Wally come out? This is like the 80s. Yeah, this is 85. So I got my Wally the Wizard 1 somewhere. I gotta find it. That was 5. This is 8. These were all like one shots. Magic cords. No, what else? We also got some Iron Man in the house. Classic tale. Camp Candy. What? This was definitely like one of the first comics I got out of the my local bodega. Was Camp Candy. I just remember picking this up. Like, this brings back memories. Let's see. And it's funny because it's Camp Candy, but you got the Spider-Man on the bottom. Let's see who wrote this. Angelo de Cesar, Howard Post on the pencils. All right. I got Camp Candy number 5. That was 4. This is 5. We got Camp Candy number 6. And then we've got the original Ghost Rider rides again. Charlie Blaze. And they even did it like they had all the panels back. It was pretty, not too many splash pages, lots of words. You know, it really was the original Ghost Rider. Open up with the Freaks. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Let's see. Roger Stern, Bob Budiansky, Dave Simmons, Diana Albers, Bob Sharon, Tom DeFalco, and Jim Shooter. The original Ghost Rider rides again. All right, let's go ahead and spin this. Let's also see what Wally the Wizard. Nice. I'm sleepwalking right now. Sleepwalker, so like someone you don't want to mess with. Right. That I slept. Yeah, I think at one time I sleptwalked as well. That was at my aunt's house. My aunt said she was like calling out to me and my eyes were closed. And I was just like, oh. Was Wally an 80s character? Yeah, Wally was an 80s character. Wally the Wizard became Sleepwalker. Then turned heel. Yes, that's right. The Wizard. I remember. OG Ghost Rider, right? All right. I think I did too as a kid. Yeah. Imagine everybody just does it once. Everybody gets one. All right, let's spin this and then let's get out of here, guys. And Joe gets on the board. Let's see. That's Joe's second entry into the CGC giveaway. Congrats, Joe. Yay. All right, they took away all my media assets, so I don't have my thing. But I guess all right, there we go. Dance party. They can't stop me by taking away my media. All right, guys. It's been a good time. I'm glad we got to go down memory road. Honestly, I didn't even finish all the books, but I really think I have to wash my hands because my hands are feeling itchy and my nose is starting to run. These are some old school books that probably got some old school dust on them. Yes, the evil nemesis, as long as they didn't take away your media. Right? Finish them Wednesday. Oh, all right, guys. Yeah, come by Wednesday. Well, we will finish off the we're gonna finish off. We're gonna finish them off just like this. Finish off in the box. Roadhouse. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you want, come back Wednesday where we will do new comic book day. Why? Plus, we'll have some news on that day. Hump day with Cuppy and his media assets. The Media's Hump Day show of the week. Spin that wheel, dude. Right? All right, guys. So, Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll have the new comic book day preview. So check out that video to find out what's coming out on Wednesday. Wednesday, we do the new comic books. Thursday, I'll be dropping my HeroCons video. And then we'll see what happens the rest of the week. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Peace out. Deuces. We're out. Deuce pieces, right? Ka-chink. We're out. Peace out, guys. Have a great night. Thank you for joining me. Again, join me on Wednesday if you want to see what else I was reading as a kid that I found in the closet at my mother's house. Deuces. Peace. Let's see. See you later, everyone. Yes. Get home safe, buddy. Get home safe. If you're not home yet, be safe, guys. Peace out. Cub Scout. Can't stop us. Only hope to contain us.